right, Bennett, over to you.
Sir, so the question reads, two fractions are always equal if one denominator is a factor of the other denominator. Which pair of fractions make this statement the student made fast? A, 3/4 and 9/12. You can see that 4 is a factor of 12, and if you cancel it, and if you cancel using 3, I just said 3 into 9, it goes 3 times, and 3 into 12, that goes 4 times. So that means that those two fractions are equal. So if you move on to B, you can see that 3 is a factor of 9, and if you cancel 6 nines by using 3, you can say 3 into 2, 3 into 6 goes 2 times, sorry, and 3 into 9 goes 3 times, so that those two fractions would be equal as well. And C, it's a 1/4 and 4/8. 2 is a factor of 8, and if you cancel 4/8 by using 2, you would say 2 into 4 goes 2 times, and 2 into 8 goes 4 times. So that would be 2/4. And if you were to cancel that down again using 2, you would say 2 into itself 1, and 2 into 4 goes 2 times, so that would be a half. So those two fractions would be equal again. So from there, you would know that D is the answer. But if you would just want to check it again to make sure and cancel them, you can see that 5 is a factor of 10. And if you were to break down 5/10, you can use 5, and that would be 5 into itself 1. But 5 into 10 would go 2 times, so that would be a half to 1/5, and that's not equal. So you would say it would be B.
Yeah.
Because the two fractions are not equal.
Very good. All right. Well explained. So guys, I don't need to do it, right? You write them down, and the two that are not equal, that would be our answer. So it's important to know what factors mean and so on. All right, let's look at number 26. It says examine the incomplete pattern below. Each term in the pattern is increased by the same number. Use it to answer item 23. What is the number each term is increased by? Agree and one. Good job. Yeah, we'll pause it. Here.
First, the question says, what is the number that each term is increased by? So if you try 15 and you say 15 plus 5, that's going to give you 20. It's not going to give you 19. So it can't be increased by 15. So you mark that out. B, 12. If you say 12 plus 5, you wouldn't get 19, you'd get 17. So that will be marked out as well. So C, 7. 5 plus 7 will equal to 12, and then 12 plus 7 will equal to 19. So that could be it. So you leave that. D, 6. 5 plus 6 equals 11, and 11 and 6 equals to 17. So that could not be it. So the answer would be C, 7.
Very good. Thanks. That's correct. Guys, that's what they did. They just leave out the space. But if you are following, you can easily get it. Or you could go to this, because these numbers are consecutive, right? In the sequence. They could find out the difference between 26 and 19, and that would give you an answer. But very good strategy. Very good. Alright. I'm trying to get everything. Give me 1 second, guys. Alright, I see Daniel and Kemar Parchment. So I'm gonna do it in that order. So Daniel, you can do this one, and then Parchment, you can do the next one. Alright. Alright, go ahead, Daniel.
Okay, sir. For 27, sir. Sir, I chose B, sir. Sir, because John was the only person that did the right thing, sir. Because, sir, if you follow liter strategy method, sir, that will be adding more to the string, sir. Sir, and
Yeah,
sir,
man,
and
continue.
sir, and Lee, sir, you will be dividing, so you're gonna keep taking off from the string, sir. Sir, and for bet, sir, it is multiplying, sir. Sir, so that will be keep adding to the string, sir. Sir, so it will be John that subtracted, sir. Because if you cut off B, sir, you subtract from it, sir. Sir, so so B is my answer.
Alright. Well done. Thanks, Daniel. Let's look at another one. He explained it well, guys. I don't need to add anything, right? Alright. This one, might take a little zoom in, but read it first. Let's read it first, and then we can look at it. He said the diagram below shows how much trees is grown over a period of time. Use it to answer item 22. And here they show a small tree, 3 meters, and it says not drawn to scale. And today, as it stands, the tree is 1.5 meters. In which model does the shaded area correctly represent it how much the tree has grown? So I need to show you all the options, but look at it carefully, and then we can decide, right? And by the background noise, Right, look at the options, guys. It's a very nice one, though. Pause the video. Yeah, the person declined.
Okay, sir. So my answer now is D, because if it was A, it would be the still same plant when it was first planted. And it couldn't be B because it says a half and one, because it says 2/8, which is 1/4, and another 2/8, which is another 1/4, equals a half plus a quarter, not really a quarter, but a eighth. And it still wouldn't be C because it says it will be the same for when it was first planted. But the answer would be D because it says a half and a eighth. And 1/8.
Okay. I'm trying to hear from someone else. Thanks so much. He says he think it's D. We've got Anna go up now, man. All right, Brian. Me what Brian have to say.
Yes, sir.
You want to, I see you put your hand up. You want to give your input?
Sir, so sir, you could find out how tall the tree would be, sir, by doing 3/8 no, 1.5 minus 3/8, And then you would have to find a common denominator, which would be 8, sir.
When you subtract it, walk us through this process.
Isaiah,
So, sir, so you would have to multiply 2 by 4 and 1 by 4, sir. So you would get 1 and 4 over 8 minus 3 over 8. And then when you subtract, you would get 1 and 2 over 8. And sir, can you scroll down?
Just give me a chance. So you say
And say,
1 and 2 over 8, that's the final.
yes. So, sir, when you look at it, sir, it's only D that. So, no, sir. Sir, when you sir, I made a mistake. Sir, when you subtract, you'll get 1 and 1 over 8.
Okay, so this should be 1.
Yes, sir.
So that's why you choose B. All right, let me see if we
Yes.
can get some. Because this is a very interesting one, guys. I'm taking, just want to hear others' input. Jeremy and Dale. You have
Yes,
your
sir.
hand up. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, sir. So first, sir, I will turn 1 and 1/2 into a mixed fraction,
come here.
into a improper fraction by multiplying the denominator by the whole number and then add it to the numerator. And I had
Take
I
us through
got
the process.
3 over 2 subtract 3/8, put a line at the bottom, put 2 subtract 3
Where?
at the on the line at the bottom, and put 8 at the bottom of the line, and put a multiplication sign at the 3 times the 3.
What? So take out this back, the 2 minus 3.
No, sir, you just sign at 3 times 3 to make it 9.
Right, tell me the final answer, because I'm not.
I got 9 over 8 there, so the whole should be 9 over 8, sir. So I got 9 over 8, so the answer would be D for me.
Okay,
Cause
okay.
Now go brush your teeth.
All right. Let me see. Let me take one more and then. This one is interesting, guys. I just want to see how persons look at it. All right, go ahead, Demarcus. Your hand is up as well.
Sir, so for this one, what I did, I subtracted the 3/8 from the 1.5. That would have been the final gross, how high the tree was when it was fully grown. So to do that, you would have to change the
Walk me through that process there, because I think I ask students to walk me through this process, but I'm not hearing a clear definition like what to do. Go ahead, walk me through the entire process.
So first, what you would do, you would subtract the 3/8 from 1.5.
Yeah,
And
but
to
take me
do
through
that,
that process there. Do that process there.
so what I did at first, I changed the mixed number to an improper fraction. So I would times the 1 by the 2 and then add the 1 at the top, and I got 3 over 2. And then you would have to find a common denominator, which would be 8. So I had to change, I multiplied 4 by 2 or 2 by 4 to get 8. So I would have to times 3 by 4 to get 12. Like anything that you do to the bottom, you must do to the top. And anything that you do to the top, you must do to the bottom. So I got 12 eighths. And then I subtracted 3 from 12. And I got 9/8. And if you were to change that into a mixed number, it would be 1/1. And then I looked for the option there that represented that fraction.
What's they got here? 9/8?
D as in dog. Yes, sir.
All right. All of you are actually correct. I just wanted to hear the explanation. Look at it this way, guys. When you subtract it, the difference is 1/8, right? So you're looking for which one of them that the growth match with 1/8. This part is just the growth part, you know. I realize a few students did not identify that's what they were saying. This is not the whole thing. This is just the growth. They're asking for the growth. They say, in which model does the shaded area correctly represent how much the tree has grown? So they don't want the entire thing, they just want the growth. But this one, the growth is 1, 2, 3, right? 3, 8, that's the growth. But it actually grew 9, 8. This one, the growth is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 5, 8. So you just look which one of them match with 9, 8. This is 1 whole, right? So we can use the whole as 8/8. And of course, there's an extra 1. So you add this to it. So that's given in 9/8. All right, but I like this question. It makes you think. Good job, guys. Good job. Great explanation. So Jeremiah, I'm gonna have to move up Jeremiah. Since as I move up Israel, that means Jeremiah will do this one. That's a maths work, right? If you're second, or if you're third and somebody else, you got move up, you move up in the line as well. All the students in the class were asked to state whether they preferred Spider-Man or Wonder Woman.
But that's true.
Their responses were represented in the Venn diagram below. Use this information to answer item 28. So look at the Venn diagram carefully. So we have the Spider-Man, the Wonder Woman, they give you the numbers, and they say now which conclusions, I notice S can be made from the information given in the Venn diagram. A, all the students in the class like either Spider-Man or Wonder Woman. That's A. B, less than half of the class like Spider-Man and Wonder Woman. More than half of the class like Spider-Man. More than half of the class like Spider-Man. D, only the girls in the class like Wonder Woman. Which of the following conclusion cannot be made? So let's see what you guys choose. Jeremiah, I think I agree with that one, you know. I agree with that one. And John as well. Israel, I think I agree. Xavier, I agree.
This is the most likely common sense one.
All right, Daniel.
As it says, only the girls in the class like Wonder Woman. We don't know.
All right, Chelsea. Alia as well. Danilo, good job. Cornelia, I agree with you. Andron, I agree. Israel, I agree. Ryan, I agree. Chelsea, agree. War, agree. Cecilia Lopez, I agree. Ryan is still just putting in the answer alone. You have to put in the number too. The instructions are clear now, guys. Just put the number along with it so we can know. So we are talking 29. If you put a letter alone and then you have letter alone, letter, so you're going to end up with CADD. Ricardo agree. Marcus, Kalila agree. All right, that's it so far from the persons that have got. Tarek Lopez. Tarek Rashanti. This person is also correct. Yeah, Omani, that would be it. Joshua, agree with that now. Let me check in the chat, guys, before we go to our presenter. Christian, I agree with yours. Oh, there's a 28. There's a 28. Davia agrees. Aria agree. Jake one agree. This is Xavier. Xavier takes 2 place, man. You don't need to take 2 place. Rashida agree. Jake one agree. Chambers, I don't understand your option. You put 29, but there's no letter beside it. Fantasia agree. You have a number beside it. I don't understand. Agree one you. Agree Raheem. Agree Darrell. I disagree with this person. Let me text you. Not sure how you got that. Agree Kimoya. Ready, Jeremiah? I think I've checked basically everyone now. I don't seem to be seeing Jeremiah. Oh,
Sir,
yeah,
so the
ready?
question says, firstly, sir, which of the following conclusion cannot be made from the information given in the Venn diagram? Say A says, all the students in the class like either Spider-Woman or Wonder Woman. Sir, that's false, sir. Because some of the students in the class like both. Then, sir, B says, less than half of the class like... Oh, sorry, sir. Sir, 29 is true, and B said 29 is true, and B says less than half of the class, like both Spider-Man and Wonder Woman. That's true as well, sir. Then says more than half of the class like Spider-Man. So, sir, you can determine that from the graph, sir. And he said only the girls in the class like Wonder Woman, sir. Sir, that's false, sir. You cannot determine that, sir. So, sir, my answer is yes in dark, sir.
All right. Let me take a few more. Thanks, Jeremiah. Even though Jeremiah experienced, let's see if we can get somebody else who had their hand up. The only person that I see is Xavier. I will take a quick input from Xavier.
Okay, so the question says, which of the following conclusions cannot be made from the information given in the Venn diagram? So A says, all the students in the class like either Spider-Man or Wonder Woman. Yes, that conclusion can be made from the Venn diagram. So that cannot be it. B, less than half of the class likes both Spider-Man and Wonder Woman. That information can be made. So it cannot be that either. C, more than half of the class likes Spider-Man. That can be made as well. So now D says only the girls in the class like Wonder Woman. The Venn diagram did not give you a specific gender and which gender likes which character. So it would be D.
Okay, thanks so much. I see Zaria have her hand up, so let me just try Zaria.
So the question says, which of the following conclusions cannot be made from the information given in the Venn diagram? A says, all the students in the class like either Spider-Man or Wonder Woman. That information can be made, so therefore A wouldn't be the answer. B, less than half of the class likes both Spider-Man and Wonder Woman. Also, that information can be made. More than half of the class likes Spider-Man. that information can be made. And D says only the girls in the class like Wonder Woman. That information cannot be made because they did not tell you which gender liked which character.
Okay, so everybody agree that it's D. All right, someone takes me and says, sir, I did not see cannot. What you notice about cannot, guys? It is bold. That is why they do them something there, you know. So when you're reading it, read it very carefully. Please, guys, you have to read it carefully because if you don't read what they ask you for, then you will answer something that you're gonna give them an answer that they didn't ask for. Very good presenters, very good. All right, look at this one now. It says examine the triangle and the square below. Both shapes have the same perimeter. Use this information of the two shapes to answer item 30. And the item 30 say, what is the length of each side of the square? Very nice question as well. Agree Wang Yu. Xavier agree. Joshua agree. Raheem agree. Guys, remember, read the question carefully. So at number 30, agree Alia. Good job. Ashanti agree as well. Danilo agree. Agree Andron. Cornelia agree. Correct Catilia. Correct Chelsea. Correct Daniel. I disagree with this one. Alright, so Andron will take up this challenge. Correct Israel. Correct Omani. Correct Kelila. Correct Jeremiah. Correct Jermaine Dell. Agree with your war. Correct Kelila as well. Alright, let me check in the chat. We're making progress, you know, guys. We're making progress. Number 30. Agree Daniel. Agree Kia Burrell. Good job. All right, I text the others in the chat, so you guys can look out for the text. All right. Let's see if anybody else, and then we can allow Andron to. Was it Andron? All right, Rashida, Fantasia, Christian, Rashida agree. Disagree with this one though. Guys, you have to read it carefully. Agree, the Marcus. You have to read the question carefully, you know, guys. Them almost like mental ability. Agree, Daryl. Guys, you have to read the question carefully. All right. So we'll put the presenter on. Let me just check it. Agree, Ricardo. War as well. Was it Antoine? I think it's Antoine. Supposed to do this one. All right, so let's put Andron on the floor. Since I got in front of everyone. All right, go ahead. Let's hear the explanation.
Sir, so I found my answer, sir, by adding 15, 12, and 9, sir, and that gave me 36. And then I divided 36 by 4, and I got my answer, which is 9.
Why divide it?
Sir, sir, I divided it by 4, sir, because I know that a square has 4 equal sides, sir, and you would share it among the 4 sides.
Yeah, very good. So a few persons actually picked 36 because I know that they did not read the question correctly. It said, what is the length of each side? Those persons actually calculated the perimeter. That is why I say, guys, everything comes down to reading the question properly. Don't rush it, all right? Read it. So what is the length of each side of the square? So that would be 9, 9, 9, just like what he said. So a few persons picked 36, and I know because those persons did not read it carefully. You have to do that, guys. You have to read it carefully, all right? Please. All right, let's look at this one. It says a school has 2 water tanks. Tank A and Tank B, they are both rectangular prism. So they are both rectangular prism. The base of the tank A measures 300 by 300 centimeters, and the base of tank B measures 230 by 350. The height of both tanks is the same. Which statement is true about tank A and tank B? Tank A will hold more than tank B. Tank B will hold more than tank A. Tank A and tank B will hold the same amount of water. Tank B will hold half the amount that tank A holds. Alright? So work out that and then take your answer. And let me check out some answers now. Right, these are the persons that I agree with so far. Cornelia, I agree with you. Andron, Daniel, Cayenne, Jeremiah, I agree with those. Danilo, I agree with yours. I disagree with the others that I've seen so far. This one is a very nice one. Alia, I agree with yours as well. Xavier, I agree with yours. Marjorie, guys, please don't send the voice now. Okay, listen. Correct Wang Yu, correct Jeremy and Dale. Correct Rashanti. I saw him check in the chat. Correct Kiona. Kioni. Not Kiona, it's actually Kioni. I disagree with these persons in the chat though. Agree Katila Harris. I'm not seeing 31. Oh, hold on. All right, I disagree with this one. Raheem, I agree with yours as well. Morning, Aurelia. I agree with that, Aurelia. Katilia, that's the other Katilia Lopez. I agree with yours as well. I'm check back in the chat. I agree, Raheem. One person takes back in the chat. Let me see who that is. Davia agree. Fantasia. Fantasia, you know, you don't follow the instruction. The instruction say put the number and then the letter. So I'm gonna start ignoring it until I start with the right thing. Guys, school is about following instructions, right? So let's do the right thing and make it easier for all of us, including you as well. Alright. This person have it as number 7. That means this person probably come on late. We can number it as it is, guys. Because remember, we started the paper already, right? So it's not really number 7. We're at 31. But that takes you still. I don't make that prevent us, alright? Well done, Chelsea. Joshua agree. Let me see who of them under or want to present. Alright, I'm gonna take Raheem Sinclair since he did not go as yet. Go ahead, Raheem.
Okay, sir. Yeah, as you said, a school has two water tanks, tank A and tank B. They are both rectangular prism. The base of tank A measures 300 centimeters times 300 centimeters. And the base of tank B measures 230 centimeters times 350 centimeters. The height of both tanks is the same. Which statement is true about tank A and tank B? Sir, I chose A because 300 centimeters times 300 centimeters will give you 90,000 and 230 centimeters times 350 will give you 80,500. And when I checked it back, tank A has more than tank B.
Okay. All right. Let me check. Thanks so much, Raheem. Let me see if the others agree. All right, Graham, you're the only person. Oh, go ahead.
So I did the same thing as him, sir. I multiplied 300 by 300, sir, and I got 90,000. And then I multiplied 230 by 350, sir, and I got 80,500, sir. And sir, I checked it, sir, to see which one was bigger. Sir, I knew which one was bigger, sir, but I subtracted 80,500.
Or you want to find the difference? Okay,
Yes,
no
sir.
problem.
So I subtracted 80,500 from 90,000, sir. And sir, I came to the conclusion that tank A will hold more water than tank B.
All right, very good. The both of you did the same thing. Both of you are correct. What's significant, it says that it has the same height, right? So both of them has the same height. So the height doesn't matter. All we need is the one with the larger area of the base, and that will determine. A few persons pick tank B to be larger, but no. I think because they see the 350, but remember, this number is smaller than the 300 by 70. So they put this up by 50. That's another way you could look at it now. They push this up by 50, but they take down this by 70. So that means this one is smaller. Very interesting question. All right, but guys, the shark just multiplied it like what they did. All right, it says the diagram below represents 2 bars of chocolate. Use the diagram to answer 33. Both chocolate bars are equal in thickness. Which statement is true about the chocolate bar? Let me just kind of color them because I don't want persons to not get it because of that. Both are the thickness. Faces bar one has more chocolate than bar two. On your complicated one. Bar one has more chocolate than bar two has more chocolate than bar one, bar two has twice the amount of chocolate as bar one. This one seems pretty straightforward, right? Somebody said I can't see B, let me small this up a bit so we can see everything. This one is pretty straightforward. Everyone got this one so far. Good job nevertheless. Oh, so we have the knowledge, right? Everyone got this one so far. Good job. Let's call it the names and quickly. Everybody got it. Well, I'm just take a quick call, see you. I'll call it the names. Daniel, Israel. Oh, no, it's Israel. Oh, let's see Israel. We'll call it the name first. Aurelia, Daniel, Delila, Darrell, Joshua, Andron, Cornelia, Omani, Cayenne, Jeremiah, Cecilia, Ashanti, Wang Yu, Demarcus, Jermaine, Jermaine of the people here. Alia, alright. Let's see who can get explain this quickly. I'm checking the chat first. So we have more to do, guys. Akeelia, Aleki, Kia Burrell, correct. Zaria, correct. Whoa, somebody choose the wrong answer. Hold on. Somebody choose an incorrect answer, guys. I was saying everyone, but somebody actually chose the incorrect answer. What's happening there? What's happening there? All right, go ahead, Cornelia.
Sir, first, I counted all of the bars. I counted all of the chocolate bars in bar one, and I got 12, and I got 12.
Yeah, man, continue.
And I counted all of the chocolate bars in bar two, also two, and I also got 12. So immediately A and A and B would be out, would be out. Then I chose C. Then I looked at D and it said bar two has twice the amount of chocolate as bar one, and that is false because because they're both equal, and that's why I chose C.
All right, very good. So that would be correct, right? Because look, guys, the bars are the same size. So if I have 12 of them, this only look slimmer, but because it's taller, right? They are smart, you know, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. But good job. Thanks, Cornelia. Let's move on to 33. I like this one. Examine the equilateral triangle. Its perimeter is 9 centimeter. Two of the triangles are placed together to make a new shape as shown below. Use them to answer item 33. Which of the following is the perimeter of the new shape? Right? Agree, Demarcus. So which would be the same? It would be the perimeter of the new one. Agree, Wang Yu. Good job. Agree, Alia. Agree, Marjorie. Agree, Spencer. Agree, Daniel. Agree, Jeremiah. Agree, Rashanti. I think I agree with everyone so far. Agree, Katila Harris. Good job, guys. Good job. I think I disagree with this one, though. Okay, so we will look carefully. You're right, correct. Israel, when I text again, that's when I can't see it, you know. So just leave your answer, man. I'll see. Correct, Darrell. Correct, Lopez. That's it. Correct, Oman. Omani, not Oman. I'm not call it changing it. Omani. All right, I'm checking the chat and then we can do it. Time I run up already, you know, guys. Oh, God. Agree Davia, agree Borel, agree Rashida, agree Rashida, agree Xavier, agree Christian, agree War. I think that's it now. Somebody just text in the chat, guys. I'm just checking the chat first. Somebody else first text in there. Abraham, that would be it. All right, let me see what I can put up. Guys, sometimes I like to choose somebody who have not get a chance. All the persons who are in with the hands up, all of explain already. So I'm just gonna choose the one at the top to make it easier. So there's no bias. All right, go ahead, Graham. You're at the top. So let me just choose you. Oh, Zoom work. I think it's the one at the bottom is the first one that actually put the hand up, you know. Think I'm doing it the opposite way. All right, go ahead, Graham. So I'm gonna start it that way then. The first one to put up. All right, I'm not hearing Graham. Let me try somebody else. Graham? No? Let me try. Try your hand is not up, man.
Sir,
Yeah, go ahead. I tried other two, but I'm not getting through to them. All right, go ahead.
examine the equilateral triangle below. Its perimeter is 9 centimeters. Two of these triangles are placed together to make a new shape as shown below. Use them to answer item 33. Sir, in the diagram, you can see that the two of the triangles are joined together, and one triangle, the perimeter of which is 9 centimeters. But if you look at it, two of the sides of each of the triangles are cut off because they are joined. So that means that the two perimeters of both of the triangles by themselves would be equal to 18. But since the two of the lines are cut off in the two of them, that means that 3, you would subtract 3 for one of the triangles and 3 for the other one. So that would mean that it would subtract 6 from the 18 to get the perimeter of that one, and that would be 12. And also another way is just to put 3 around the boundaries of it. Since it has 4 sides, you would times 3 by 4, and that would be 12.
What's the perimeter? 12?
12 centimeters.
All right, so he thinks it's 12. Let's see if somebody else. Quickly. Because guys, you're running out of time. You're running out of time. I call on these persons already. Let me see if I can get them now. Xavier.
Yes,
No.
sir.
Okay, go ahead. I was trying it earlier, but I didn't.
Sir, so question says, which of the following is the perimeter of the new shape? So, I show below, one side equals to 3 centimeters. So these two triangles form a kite. So it has 4 sides. So now, if one side equals to 3, we're going to say 3 times 4 equals to 12 centimeters.
Okay. So it's very easy, right? Perimeter mean the total distance around. So we're just going around. So this would be 3. This would be 3. Just follow the definition. By definition, perimeter mean all the way around. So you're adding the 4, would not focus on the inside part at all. So I agree with both Enoch and DeMarcus. Good job. Let's see if we can do at least 2 more, guys. Oh Lord, I can't see. Oh, it's departure time and arrival time. We put arrival here, so because I think that's most of the block. Not easier to see. like foreign to one off. You know about departure time. Alright, Mary is traveling from Montego Bay to Kingston by bus. The bus is schedule is given below. Use it to answer item 34. Mary has an appointment in Kingston at 15:30 hours. He wants to arrive in Kingston at least an hour before the appointment. What is the latest possible time she should leave Montego Bay? All right. So Mary has an appointment in Kingston at 15:30 hours. She wants to arrive at Kingston at least an hour before the appointment. What is the latest possible time she should leave Mobile? Sure. We got Mobile people in our class. We got Kingston people to also go. Two other one lesson. What are they got? Which is it? All right, I disagree with a few persons, but let's just see how it goes. All right, so these are the persons that I agree with so far. Catilia, that's Lopez. Cornelia. Guys, how many persons may disagree with you? Catilia. It's two Catilia, guys. So if you even say Catilia, two of them. All right. So I agree with Lopez. I agree with Jeremy and Dale. Cornelia, I agree with you as well. I feel look who I agree with. Kelila, correct. Wang Yu, correct. Think that's it, and Anjuan, that's it. So I don't think we look at this one very carefully. And I disagree with the persons in the chat too. Fantasia, I agree with you and Jaquan for 34. Let me check back in the chat, guys, because I disagree with a lot of persons. A lot of persons. Let me see what Laura choose. Oh, this is 33, 44. I disagree, Laura. Wait, let me look myself. Okay, for the I put some people on the floor. Guys, we have 7 minutes. We can't believe the girls are doing already. All right, I see 2 hands up. 3. I should continue on 1 first. We can do at least one after this, guys. All right. I agree, Katila Harris. I think that will be the answer. Guys, the number of person will choose the other answer after we checking myself and I say, wonder if I made a mistake. And yeah, that's what I'm actually doing. I put some people on the floor. I agree with you. Let's see who for Andrew. We have Andron DeMarcus. I'm just gonna give all share you the opportunity to pick. Go ahead, Jeremy. Not getting Jeremy. Okay.
Mary has an appointment in Kingston at 15:30 hours. She wants to arrive in Kingston at least hour before the appointment. What is the least possible time that she should leave Mobay? Departure time is 06.
What's the answer? I think you're breaking up.
Sir, I don't remember that the time in the hours like 15:30, sir. I don't really remember that, sir.
Oh, all right. Thanks. Let
Oh,
me see if
sir,
I
that
can.
means 15:30 is 11:30, sir.
Okay. Let me see if I can get somebody else quickly.
Sir,
Probably
can you
just make this
explain
video
what?
also. Hmm?
Sir,
Yeah, go ahead.
is
I'm
the
just,
answer that I got correct or you didn't respond?
no man say it doesn't matter. So what you
The,
think?
the answer that I got was B, because it said that she wants to arrive in Kingston at least an hour before the appointment. What is the latest possible time that she should leave Montego Bay? So, sir, I said B because the key word said that she wants to leave an hour before the appointment. When I was looking at it, I saw that one no where I saw that 11 a.m. and 9 a.m. I mistake me, brother. I saw that 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. were close because 9 a.m. she arrived at 13 hours, which would be 1 o'clock. So that would mean that she would arrive 2 hours and 30 minutes before the appointment. But if she left 11 o'clock, she would arrive 30 minutes before, but she wanted to arrive an hour before the appointment, so she would want to arrive at least an hour. But if she left 11 o'clock, she would not arrive an hour before. So would have to say 9 a.m. because that one would be more than an hour and it would make more sense or be more suitable for her to arrive.
All right. Let me check somebody else quickly. Guys, this is gonna be the last one. We only have 3 minutes. I know some persons have school, so I'm not going to may have school too. I'm check Danilo. Guys, if you never get 50% in the last part, sorry about that. That's Danilo. Go ahead, Danilo.
Sir, I would have chosen C
Why is it?
because 15:30 hours in the 12-hour time would be 3:30 p.m.
Mm-hmm. Say they leave out 1 p.m. then.
No, sir, that's what I chose.
Oh, yeah, but why you choose it? Justify your answer.
Sir, because 9 a.m. would be way too far ahead, many hours. 11 a.m. would be almost the same as 9 a.m. 1 p.m. would be 2 hours and 30 minutes before, and 3 p.m. would be 30 minutes before. But she said she wants to reach at least an hour before.
All right. Let me give my input. I'm gonna agree with DeMarcus, and this is why. I think the last presenter only focused on leave out time or the departure time, but it clearly states what time you would arrive. So if you leave at 1 p.m., guess what happened? 1 p.m. there. You must see 1 p.m. for me. It's actually 1 p.m. is not even there. But if you leave out based on the hours, you can see it, right? If you leave out 2 o'clock, you're gonna reach 6 o'clock. So that's to tell us that if you leave at 1 o'clock, you probably you reach 5 o'clock or so. And remember, you're supposed to reach at least an hour before. So the least you want to reach is 2:30, right? This could not work because you only reach half an hour before. So the perfect time to leave out would have been 9 a.m. and you reach 1 o'clock. So you reach 1 o'clock and you have time more than an hour. All right. So guys, we're gonna end on that note. I will try to send you guys the video as soon as possible. You guys go and enjoy.
There's no specific departure time.
So that's why you couldn't choose it. It doesn't. All right, look at it, Danilo. There are times 11 o'clock, right? That's later than 1 o'clock. And if you leave at 1 o'clock, 11 o'clock, you're gonna reach 3 o'clock. So are you saying that if you leave at 1 o'clock, you're gonna reach earlier than if you leave at 11 o'clock? And all of it is consistent? It's a 4 hours something, you see that? 4 hours, look. 7, 11, 9, 1, 11, 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 3 o'clock. It's consistent. It's 4 hours you're gonna take. So if you leave at 1 o'clock, you're gonna reach 5 o'clock. So you have the departure time and you have the arrival time. And they say the person must reach at least an hour before the appointment. So I agree with them, Marco. All right. So look into it again, Daniel. Probably can take a screenshot.
Excuse, sir.
Yeah, Jeremiah.
Sir, can I explain it again?
All right. We could start from the front. I think Demarcus did a great job explaining, but let us start from the front again. It says Mary is traveling from Montego Bay to Kingston, right?
Yes, sir.
The bus schedule is given. Roche, mute, please. Your background is noisy. All right, so Mary is traveling from Montego Bay to Kingston.
What's wrong with you?
Hold on, guys. Appearance is calling. Roche, mute, please. Think of Sheila.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, man. Go ahead, Andrew.
Sir, I have an easier way, sir. Sir, if you look on each of them, sir, the distance from the departure time to the arrival time is 4 hours, sir. So, sir, you can check each answer, sir. Check each of the departure time at number 34, sir, by adding 4 hours to it, sir.
Yeah, I agree. But they already give you on the table, right? So you know, so you can actually get it from this already. All right, so this 15:30, this would have been 3:30, right? So you need to reach 3:30. But you need to reach an hour before. That means technically you want to reach 2:30 p.m. That's the least time that you want to reach. 2:30. Now, they gave you the departure time. So if you leave at 6 o'clock in the morning, you're going to reach 10 o'clock. If you leave at 7 o'clock, you're going to reach 1 o'clock. Leave 9, you're going to reach 1. Now, they say you want to reach at least an hour before. So 2:30 would be the perfect time, or before. If you leave out 11 o'clock, that would not work. Because as the Marcus said, you're going to reach only 30 minutes before. And you'd want to reach at least 2:30. So if you reach 3 o'clock, you're half an hour late. So the only option that makes sense is 9 o'clock. If you leave at 1 o'clock, just like what the person said a while ago, you're going to add 4 hours. So you're going to reach 5 o'clock. Would you try to reach 5 o'clock for a 2:30 appointment, really? That's like 1.5 hours late. Yeah. Hope you guys see it now. It's pretty straightforward doing it, guys, because they gave you the departure and the arrival time. So you know what time you're gonna reach, and they say you have to reach at least an hour before.
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right. So hope everyone get it. It's not that hard, guys. We don't want to complicate it, even though it's a table. All right, we got 4 minutes over the
So, sir,
time.
is this
Yeah, man, go ahead.
sir? Is this the last class? The last
Well,
question? I mean.
Sunday, the last one for today. So take care. Some persons have to go to school.
Excuse me,
All
sir.
the best. Yeah, man, go ahead.
Sir, somebody in the class want your number.
Oh, hold on. Let me just type it here so instead of say it. Guys, my number there everywhere. Oh, my for two. Yeah, that's the number. 549-2161. All right, guys. So we're gonna end.
Bye,
We're
sir.
gonna have our next paper next time. We're just gonna finish this and then we'll start a brand new one. All right. But Sunday
Okay,
is the
bye.
class, so you don't have to wake up early tomorrow. Take care, guys. Tomorrow
Yes,
is
sir.
your rest day. All right.
You
Take
too,
care.
sir.
Yeah.
Bye, sir.
Bye. Take care.
Sir, what time class this evening?
6 o'clock.
Okay.
First class keep it tomorrow, sir.
Tomorrow is Friday. Yeah.
In the
All of the
morning.
regular classes going on. Not for this going on. In the evening, 6 o'clock.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. All right. Mhm.
Sir, tomorrow.
All right. Take care, Raheen. Take care.
Bye, sir.
Bye, sir.
Yeah. Bye. Take care.
Bye, sir.
Yeah. Take care. See you guys soon.
Bye,
All right.
sir.
Bye. Take care.
Bye, sir.
Bye. Take care. See you guys soon. All right.
Bye, sir.
Bye. Take care, Rahim. See you soon. All right.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. Oh.